Whew. It's a long... I think we could have got that though. Seems like a Demon Souls Sekiro kind of thing. We'll get him next time.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all.
Doom, how you doing?
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
The Elden Ring.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
The Golden Order. Got yourself a haircut this morning, did some shopping, now you can chill. Nice. Well, welcome on in, my friends. Sit back and relax. Elden Ring time. There's our heal flask. Brave, tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. You heard the PC port's bad? Oh no. That's not good. Alright, let's head down. Sites of Grace. Resting on the site of grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. It will also refill your secret flasks. However, most of the enemies you defeated will be revived. You can find Sites of Grace by going where light converges. These explanations are acquired in the forms of info items and can be accessed from the inventory at any time. Beautiful. Assassin's approach. Masks my movements. Sound. Backstep. Perfect. Well, that was terrible. So was that? Holy crap, I got used to this guy's attack. That's too slow. Too slow. Way too slow. Oh my goodness. Just give me a sec here. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Too slow. Too slow. It's this wide attack that I gotta get used to, this one. Way too slow. There we go. Definitely gotta work on that. Oh, the jump mechanic is just... Oh, mwah. How dare you? It's kind of rude, bruh. You know, we're sitting here just enjoying ourselves, enjoying the view, and you just shoot us with a crossbow. It's kind of rude, man. Materials. In every corner of the lands between, you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. Wheeled armaments. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle between them. Armaments can also be used two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. How do I kick again? I'm sure it'll teach me, alright? The tracking for the arrows is pretty good. Skills. Relatively the same. Not bad. Crouching. wicked mechanic. Stance breaking, here we go. This is charge attacks, jumping attack. I'll have to read how to do that jumping attack again. Messages. Okay, good. Let's just jump and attack. Stakes of Marika. Upon dying, you'll be revived at the last site of grace you visited. However, there's a stake of Marika near where you died. You could choose to be revived there instead. Soldier of Godric. Guard counters. You can perform a counter attack immediately after blocking an enemy attack. Guard counters make it easy to break an enemy's stance immediately after blocking an attack. Well. Soldier. I'm assuming that's their version of a tutorial boss. It's not bad. I like that. It's a good little idea. All these new mechanics and that so far, that's pretty cool. I like this. This is very good. Strength. It's an emote, I'm guessing. Strength, nice. Wave, warm welcome. I like how they kept some Dark Souls ones for sure. That's pretty cool. You found a cheap RTX 3050 with bank credit, but it's sale unlimited amount. They'll open the sales without telling anybody, so I'm refreshing the page like a mofo every 1 hour. I wish you good luck, my friend. May the blessing of light guide you and protect you. Okay, we only got the 2 spells at the moment. Allocate flask charges. I think 3 in 1 should be good for now. Use a sacred tier to increase the amount. Sacred tier. We don't have any. Flask, add charge to flask, golden seed. We do have one of those. Nice. As we picked it as our starting gift. Stonework key. So we could have picked one of those too. That might be the thing to do with a new character from now on. Let's pick the key. Here's our co-op items. Nice. Let's put these in here. That's our white soapstone. And what's this one? Oh, that's the black soapstone. Okay. This is the white sign soapstone. This one's black. Okay. Was that statue of the two goblins mating with each other? It looks like, yeah. Playing a little bit of leapfrog. Leap goblin. It's pretty cool. Here we go. Limgrave. Welcome to Elden Ring. Ezio Auditore. Now, when we made a character last night, just to make sure like it was working and everything, the PS5 wasn't going crazy, overheating, any of that jazz. Our initial little test of it and all that. We picked Samurai. It was really fun, felt good and everything like that. But then I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be replaying Ghost of Tsushima here pretty soon, so should probably pick another class so we're not, you know, Samurai for 2 games. It felt pretty fun. The Uchikatana was wicked. Definitely wanted to test that out. But yeah, I think this class or Bandit was our choice. Was our go-to. Ended up going with this one. Look at that down there. I love how you can see a crab enemy down there too. It's not like out of view. Look at the graphics, man. Holy shit. This is on performance mode too, so like it takes away from the graphics a little bit, of course. And it still looks really good. A lot of ships out there. Solitary Island. Bad bird. You need at least one of your feathers. I'm sorry. It had to be done. This is a 100% platinum run. I gotta collect and kill everything. So many new items, yeah. So many ways to go as well. Where to go, where to go. Search the general location, and then we'll go talk to that NPC we just saw back there when we came out the door. That'd be a knight on a horse. Let's veer away from that for a moment. That Billy Goat just tried taking us out. Brave little boy. Golden rune. Small golden effigy. Sends a co-op sign to summoning pools. Interesting. There's so many fingers. Fingers everywhere. Guidance of grace. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along your way. The map. Use the map. Yes.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare.
Vale.
Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers.
Maidenless,
Lead
waifuless.
you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
I'm right there with you, dude. Damn waifuness. Waifulessness.
Grace's guidance to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Is that his face or is it a mask? I think it's a mask, yeah, you can see the little the two different pigments there. It looks like, yeah. Very interesting. It reminds me of a certain helmet from Dark Souls. I can't remember the name of it though. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's check the map. So. Cave of Knowledge. Looks like King Jerusalem's mask. Really? I shall take your word on it, of course. From the Orlando Bloom's movie. I'm not sure if I've seen it or not. Where to go first? That's southeast, northeast, northwest. Let's head southeast. It's called Kingdom of Heaven. It's a cool movie. Kingdom of Heaven. I'll remember that. I'll check it out after stream, for sure. What is this? Oh, it does break open. Tried to do a jumping attack, but it just didn't want to do it. Oh, it's R2 only. Okay. Okay. I hear waterfall. Woo. That looks sweet. Mushroom. Made the most huge weapon ever. I was thinking about going warrior or like bandit and then going super big weapon, but if there's a big ass faith weapon, we'll go with that. Smithing stone, nice. Maybe there's like a massive hammer or something like that that scales with faith. I figured since we're probably going to be doing some co-op too, I might as well have some spells to be able to heal myself and heal others. So I figured faith was probably the good to go for the first playthrough. Little turtle. Hello there. Tortoise. I'm sad to say, Mr. Tortoise, but it has to be done. Turtleneck meat. Interesting. Strips of white flesh. Don't heal others, only let them die. Yeah, I don't like to ruin the experience too much for the first playthrough for others either. I don't want to make it too easy for them, kind of thing. But if we're like getting invaded and I can there's a chance for me to heal them or something like that, I'll definitely do it. But I time this right. Nice. You bat bastard. Missed. Overgrown Zubat. Vanquishing enemy groups. An enemy group will replenish your flasks. The number and type of flask that replenish varies depending on the enemy group. Okay. Interesting. Great dragonfly head. That would be a skull. Cool. I wonder what these golden runes are for. Well, that's sneaking up on us, bat. So easy to get lost in this, yeah. Map's pretty big. The joy of having a new location to explore. You get lost in its beauty. Delayed attack there. Sit bat. Golden rune. Looks like there's lots of enemies over here. Before we continue more southeast, let's take these dudes out. Dragon Burnt Ruins. I kind of have a feeling we're going to get roasted by dragon. Dogs. You think the UI scaling is a little bit too little? I could see that, yeah, for sure. I know a lot of people complained it was too big. Okay, so you can't hit stuff through the wall. That's easy in this, that's good. Sorry, doggo. Alright, even if he touches torch, it damages you. Good to know. Interesting. I'm wondering if that chant goes on long enough, if a dragon's gonna show up or something. Burn true. Agil a la Gil. Feral flame of Agil. Feral Flame of Akil. That dog's tripping. Come on, doggo. I don't want to fight you right there. I'm going to ting against the wall here. Maybe not. A rat. At least they're not summoning something evil. At the moment, I think. Hopefully. Damn dogs, man. Leave it to the doggos. Just get around this corner here. They got some nice poise to them. Alright, let's use our magic to heal. It's weird remembering that you could jump. Like without like Dark Souls jumping. Oh nice, we got one of these keys. And go back and use that inside the tomb. Golden rune. Looks like we got some new flowers here. Trina's lilies, rather. Sorry. Trina. This enemy looks something to be poisonous. I'm gonna assume it's poisonous anyway. Okay. Oh no, we got a big crab boy. Where is that? That's east. Let's finish off the ruins here. Someone died. Summoning pool is now functional. I see another doggo. This ruin, these ruins look amazing. I really like the level design so far. New Londo vibes. I can see that. This dog's got some interesting poise to them. There we go. Killed the enemy group, so it gave us back our mana flask. Nice. I think that statue means someone perished there. Bruh, what is this enemy? Like, what? Calm down. Holy crap. Alright, let's head southeast. I think that's it for the ruins. So from here, it looks like we can go down. Oh, yeah, it definitely looks like we can go down, but how do we get down safely? Jump in the waterfall. Site of Grace. Interesting. Hold on to the eagles like a kite. I wonder if that actually works. Probably wouldn't let you hold on for very long. Like, did you ever play Shadow of the Colossus? Amazing game if you haven't. Oh my goodness, what a good game. But yeah, there was a way to grab the birds and that you could hold on for a little bit. It's pretty cool. Oh, we got an NPC here. Smoldering butterfly. Actually, I see some butterflies back at that dragon ruins too. Forgot to grab.
Ah, you must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a gill lake fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
Be sure we were just over there, my friend. He's got the same haircut we do, and the same beard.
Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late.
We go to lake, understood.
Don't be a fool.
Pretty much. Dragon, so that's that way. Okay. Wonder if we'll find a torch. Big crab boy over there. Oh. We've got a battle going on over here. One, two, three. Okay. Undead Legion before Abby's took him over. Yeah, it could be. Thankfully that didn't do a lot of damage, because that was a damn club. Well fought, friends. Well fought. Ooh. New coat. I wonder if that's a rare drop. Beautiful. And they took out one of the knights by themselves. They almost had the second one. Bambies. Sorry, had to be done. Thick beast bones. A Bambi is now considered a beast. I see you. Oh, it's starting to rain. Is that just this location? Hold on. No, it's just starting to rain. The FPS test. One thing I wish you could do is while you're in that backstab animation, I wish you could lock on and move the lock on to another target, like Dark Souls. Glass shard. Enemies are jumping over here. Interesting. So like their chieftain. Looks like we can go down there. Via that way, maybe. A random patch of wind here. What's this? Where are we on the map? Straight in the southeast corner. Spirit Spring jumping. Jump while on horseback near a Spirit Spring to ride its current high into the air. You won't take damage for jumping near a Spirit Spring while on horseback, even from a great height. Only on horseback, though. Okay. So I'm guessing that's how you get to the other side here, maybe? Or just up there in general? Okay. Just try and find a safe route down. Where is me horse? Golden rune. Ooh, a boar. Some bacon. Some kind of weird looking flower over there. Ah, cave. Ah, yes, indeed a cave. I see, I see. Hmm. There's a lot of blood runes around here. What is killing said people? Trina's lily. Are they just trying to jump across or something? Like, I don't understand. Maybe those enemies that we killed before, maybe they chase you down here. You kinda can sometimes. The way you can write the messages, but yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. Oh shit. That's what's killing people. I just missed picking that up. It scared the shit out of me. Very interesting. I wonder how their spawn works. If they just keep coming back no matter what in this area, or if I triggered something. Evasive action! Sorry, burbs. Looks like we can go down here. Hello, friends. Can we talk about this? Actually, yeah, just keep jumping up. That's actually perfect. Is there no one else? Are you not entertained? I have the high ground, Anakin. It's over. Don't try it. You underestimate my power. String. Nice, nice. Rainbow stone. Glowstone. Crab eggs. Alright. And that would be our first hour of gameplay of Elden Ring. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you, YouTube, for tuning in. You can find us over here on Twitch, where I'm going to be playing all day. Cheers for now.